Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, we're outside today. It's a beautiful day for a Monday. Beautiful Monday. Are we still morning? No, we're 12:15. Okay, I have kind of already done this reading, but the recording ballsed up, so it was like, okay, we have to do it afresh. So I'm not really going to talk about what the last reading was about. Maybe things have changed. Maybe the energy went out there and I don't know. But I'm going to have to put my, well, I actually think they're my daughter's glasses on. It's a little bit bright, but okay, we're going to use the Psychic Tarot to start with. Now, let me keep these boxes off the table. Okay, let's give these a shuffle, see what the story is. It's 12 o'clock now. I've done it about 10 o'clock, so I'll soon see if the energy is shifted. Okay, let's use the Psychic Tarot. Okay, those want to come out straight away, so we'll just take those. The Ascended Masters. I just shared Can You Feel It by the Jackson 5 on the Facebook page at the channel of Love 666, because that is really what the kind of reading before was about. It's about awakening to your spiritual gifts, your healing power. Let's have a look what these want to say. It says love begins, unconditional love. Okay, so that's the Ace of Cups. Spiritual union. That's when you have unconditional love. Okay, you can most definitely share it with another. There's two hands here. And then there's spiritual union, which are two coming together, like operating from the same cup. Wow. Okay. Harmony, the lovers. Really, it's kind of shifted. It's like the last video was about lack of self-confidence, about going after love. It was like love was imminent and it was here. You just needed to open to it. And it looks like the cards that have come out of like, that's already happened, even though I didn't actually get to put that video out. Fertility, the Empress. The heart chakra's opened. The Empress here will be the feminine aspect of the spiritual union, and also the feminine aspect of the lovers here with harmony. And then we have fertility, the Empress card. New beginnings. This is the Fool card. This is somebody taking a leap of faith. It's exactly that, new beginnings. Onto a new spiritually enlightened the word curious came up. It's like having just this curiosity for this world. We've got discontented and bored and boredom. Discontent and boredom. So this is the Four of Cups. It's about not actually seeing what the universe is offering to you. Okay. And then we've got solitude, which is the Hermit card. They're like the Akashic records there. Okay, so this is about going in for a deeper understanding, knowing the truth. It's where you find your wisdom. With the solitude, with the Hermit card, it's where you know your truth and you're just following like your own book. Your own way, like your inner guidance. And it looks like it could be studying here. Right, let's get some more. We've got material harvest, so this is a masculine energy. I'm going to say that this is most definitely a divine masculine, divine feminine reading. Okay. Material harvest is an independent masculine energy who is, I say that, but it's not. It's normally an independent feminine energy, but it's got the masculine here. Okay. Recognition and reward, the Three of Pentacles. It's about building partnerships where you feel worthy. I need to find out more of this story. There's two energies. The top energy is the feminine, okay, unconditional love, spiritual union, so it means that balanced out the masculine feminine energy. It's found the harmony now within. It's the Empress and ready for new beginnings. And then I think underneath is the masculine, because it has discontented and boredom, solitude, material harvest, which for me will mean that you're working on, I said it's actually a feminine energy normally, which means the feminine's balanced in her masculine, but this here is making me feel that the masculine is still working on trying to get all this material harvest in, because there's no love here for the masculines. There's no cup cards. They're all with their pentacles. The only kind of cup card is about being discontented and bored. And the reward and recognition here is the Three of Pentacles. It's about coming together with like-minded people to work in conjunction with them. So let's get one more. Sacrifice, the Hangman. So the feminine ends on a new beginning, and the masculine ends on the Hangman, which is pausing for more. Hey, that's the masculine's energy, the authority. So it seems that the block kind of within this union could be the masculine's energy. It looks like the feminine's gone through the transformation. So we have, bottom of the deck is the authority card. I actually, which is the Emperor. Okay, so we actually have the Emperor and the Empress out, which kind of really makes sense, okay, because she's fully awake and he's still got it behind, okay, he's not allowing it to come forth. Let me show you these cards. So we've definitely got two energies here. We've got the masculine's energy and we've got the feminine's energy. Love begins. It's like the feminine energy is ready for this unconditional love. Okay, they're ready to share that cup. You can see here with spiritual union, which is meaning that they're balanced within with their masculine and feminine energy. This is the Lover's card. Okay, so harmony. So they found harmony within. And it looks like that they're actually ready to move on to that, to share that cup. So you would be at the Empress status. Okay, you're fully awakened. It's like all the chakras are opened, and that heart chakra there is just beaming. It's a very nurturing energy. She's ready to kind of, it's like growth with the fertility here. And then we have new beginnings, and it is actually a feminine on here. So it's a leap of faith. Okay, so you can see that the Empress is now ready for new beginnings and taking that leap of faith. It's like, it's called the Fool card, but it's about starting afresh. And I want to say just allowing, because in the tarot, so you've actually got quite a few major arcanas here for the feminine's energy, which is the Lovers. Okay, so this is that unique connection, okay, that can't really be denied. A connection like no other. It's where you find the harmony. And then we have the fertility, okay, which is another major arcana with the Empress. And then we have the new beginnings. So let's just focus on the feminine's energy for the minute. I want to read what those three, okay, cards mean. But at the beginning we've got unconditional love and spiritual union. I actually feel like I want to read all of them, but we've got no rush for time, have we? No, time's not. What's time? Okay. Yeah, let's do this. So I've opened straight up to Mr. here. Mr. Authority. Okay. He's still got his arms crossed, which means he's closed off. If you know anything about body language, unfold your arms. Okay. So, well, I'm on it. I'm on the Emperor card. So let's just read it because it's the underlying energy for the actual read. So let's just read the Emperor card. This card represents the masculine qualities of leadership, logic, strength, wisdom, and power. When this card emerges, it acts as a teaching tool, and in so doing, it is encouraging you to develop or ignite these qualities and tap into the masculine aspects of yourself. Other traits also included are good reasoning, problem-solving skills, being grounded, and learning to develop strong mental control over free reigning emotions. Oftentimes this card appears to symbolise a father figure or an individual of wise authority who may be present in your life. It could be someone of high influence in business or a prudent friend who uses logic and reason to create a positive outcome. Ask yourself whether it's time to take on and emulate similar qualities. Now is when you must act like a leader and exert your will by incorporating form and structure into ideas, plans and foundations. It's time to stop talking and act in order to achieve what you must. Use the qualities and character of the authority card so that when you need to make a choice, you approach it from a place of wisdom, rationality, logic and grace, rather than one of foolishness. How's this word pronounced? I don't know how to pronounce that word, but we need to look it up. Greed or self-centeredness. Let me just quickly see how we pronounce this word. Okay. Okay, let's listen to this. Belligerence. Aggressive or warlike behaviour. Belligerence. Oh, how is it? Let's turn you up. I cannot hear. Belligerence. Okay. What did it mean again? Aggressive, warlike behaviour. Okay. You need to make a choice. You approach it from a place of wisdom, rationality, logic and grace rather than one of foolishness, belligerence, greed or self-centeredness. The way in which you acquire, handle and yield power and authority is now being tested. Okay then. So I'm feeling that the masculine energy is needing to take authority now, but in a completely different way. Not from an egotistical stance. Okay. Let's go to this Love Begins. This is with the feminine's energy. So the Ace of Cups. Your cup is about to, so I'm sorry, this is for the feminine's energy, okay? For the Empress. So I could say really the divine feminine's energy. Your cup is about to overflow with joy, happiness and positive feelings. This is the first of the emotion cards and therefore signifies that a new love opportunity beckons. This doesn't necessarily have to be physical love, but could also represent the passion and devotion for an idea, a goal, or even a new creative endeavour. This would be a perfect time to open yourself and your heart to the higher vibrations and loving energy of the universe. When past issues are resolved, when forgiveness for others as well as yourself has been attained, and when your heart is truly open and ready to receive, the new roads leading you towards love will be revealed. And then we come to the next card, which is, so we go straight from the Ace to the Two of Cups. So it looks like you're now ready. It says when past issues are resolved, when forgiveness for others as well as yourself has been attained, and when your heart is truly open and ready to receive, the new roads leading you towards love will be revealed. Then we go to the Two of Cups, spiritual union. This card deals with relationships involving an emotional bond. It could be between new lovers, kindred souls, family members, friends, business associates or partners. It could even relate to a project or a specific situation. This would be the perfect time to realise that all your relationships are really about you. Notice when you interact with different people in your life. Are they giving you energy or taking it away? Is there an even exchange? There should be an equal balance between giving and receiving energy. Relationships are mirror images of your own life. They reflect how you feel and treat yourself and how you react and respond to various situations and individuals around you. Each and every union is an opportunity for soul growth. One kind of cloud. Well, there's more up there, but it's just one cloud. Let's go to the Lover's card, which is a major arcana. So the universe is kind of bringing this to our attention to deal with. So this card signifies the possibility that a deep spiritual initiation, partnership or union is taking place at this time or is manifesting for the future. This doesn't always necessarily represent a love affair of the heart, but could signify other forms of relationships in your life, whether they're personal or business related. Remember, not all partnerships have to be one-to-one. They can be forged with a group, an organisation, a pet, or even an incident or situation. The Harmony card is calling to let you know that it's time to make choices in certain relationships. The bonds you form with others are really about you, even in the most difficult situations. They're meant to be mirrors for you, always reflecting back what you need to see. Ask yourself, what am I learning from this relationship? What new qualities am I developing? Is this partnership for my highest good? How can I make it stronger? Are we teaching each other? What have I discovered or am still uncovering about myself through this union? Are the people in my life empowering and encouraging me to be all that I can? Within every relationship, there's an encoded lesson that you've hopefully gleaned, or in some cases, one that you still need to learn. That's the Lover's card, Major Arcana. So it's like the work's been done. The manifestation will be coming in. For the Empress, we've got the three of what? The three of the Major Arcanas. It's the Empress card, fertility. Though this card, it doesn't say though this card, it says through this card. Through this card, the manifestation of growth is on the horizon. You're the creator, and the seeds that you have planted in the past, whether they were happiness, comfort, abundance, prosperity, family, children, ideas, or even thoughts, are now ready to give birth into your world. Be patient as you watch your seeds take root and grow. Nurture them as they become strong and healthy. Open yourself to the life force of the universe. This card also represents femininity and Mother Earth, who is calling to you. The arms of her beauty are reaching out. She wants to embrace you on her seashores, mountains, forests and gardens. Go to her and meet her halfway. Acknowledge that the same energy that makes up the heavens, earth, plants, animals and mineral kingdom is also part of you. Start nurturing yourself and infuse your soul with love and compassion. Soon others will see and feel your devotion. As you interact with others around you now, or even if you're in the midst of solving a problem, use gentle care and kindness as you handle such situations. This isn't a time for you to be inconsiderate, possessive, domineering, forceful or pushy. Act from the loving space of your heart centre. The benevolent energy that resides there will assist you in making sacrifices in order to care for and help others as well as yourself. Now, I really felt that that was a message for the masculine side as well. To actually, it was like kind of meet the Empress halfway. And because it said about the sacrifice, it says here, act from a loving space of your heart centre. The benevolent energy that resides there will assist you in making sacrifices. And the masculines have the sacrifice at the end of their kind of little spread here. Okay. It says you will assist you in making sacrifices in order to care for and help others as well as yourself. So that's the Empress. That's the Emperor's counterpart. So let's have a look at the new beginnings then, this leap of faith, the Fool card. Now, I didn't really call it the Fool, but when I read that, it said about not being foolish. So this is new beginnings. Sorry, let me just hold it up. Each and every journey begins with the all-important first step. When this card presents itself in your reading, it's confirming that it's time for you to take a brave leap of faith, but be prepared as you do so. This card represents that a great new adventure is awaiting you. It usually shows up when there's a significant inner change happening within you. By selecting this card, it's a sign that those important choices are needed and are about to be made and should be carefully pondered as you proceed with wisdom, thought and care. Life is constantly trying to nudge and move you forward. At times it can be daunting when you're faced with a new adventure or direction. Therefore it calls for inner belief and courage as you take that leap of faith and step into the unknown. During this time, don't be alarmed if you feel lost or even confused. Most people are afraid of change and play it safe by staying where they are. Know that through inner guidance, wisdom and a belief in yourself, by tapping into these tools, you'll be propelled forward on a positive life-changing path. Don't conform to what society or other individuals expect of you at this time. It's your own adventure. During this time, be like an innocent child with fresh eyes and give yourself permission to live, play, love, and above all, laugh. It's the Fool card. So, the Divine Feminines are really quite balanced, that these new beginnings are here. And it's very much careful consideration when you're starting like new ventures, because you don't want to repeat anything of the past. So it's like all that spiritual growth is when you can really start to put that into practice. Right, let's have a look at this masculine's energy. This card signifies a time when you may experience stagnation, discontent and boredom. Feelings of restlessness and impatience surround you. A relationship project, a situation isn't moving forward fast enough. It could be draining you emotionally and energetically. You're longing for change. And although one door may be closing, don't focus all your energy on it, as opportunity will soon knock. A window or another door could quickly open, and if your attention and awareness isn't focused, you could easily miss it. Watch for synchronistic events that bring books, speakers, workshops and new people into your life. Any of these could possibly hold a message for you. Have faith in divine timing and know that everything changes for a reason. This card acts as a reminder that it's a perfect time to reevaluate and search within your heart and soul for fresh insights. Then you kind of go into the solitude mode of the Hermit, which is a major arcana. Okay, so the universe has its hands on this one. Stop. Your soul is calling out and needs to be honoured and heard. The answers you seek aren't necessarily found in the outer world. The time has come for you to step back and withdraw from the outside commotion. The solitude card is a reminder of how important it is to pause, still the mind, meditate, reflect, reevaluate and discover the wisdom and answers within the very soul of your being. When you become more aware of your soul and heart, you strengthen the link to the divine source. And you're able to once again remember your true perfection. Meet your soul halfway. It's about meeting your Empress halfway. Okay. With the lover. Spiritual union. Unconditional love. Sorry, just the airplane. It's like soaring in to meet halfway. Okay, let's have a look. Meet your soul halfway and schedule some alone time to commune with your soul, and also to give the power of spirit the opportunity to reinvigorate you with life force and vitality. Conserve your energy and deal with one thing at a time as you follow the prompts from within. When it comes to moments of quiet, inner solitude, it really isn't about quantity, it's the quality that counts. The soul constantly draws to itself what it needs in order to learn and grow. For example, during this period, someone may step into your life, and by sharing his or her own experiences, you may receive helpful insight and wisdom into your own. The Hermit. This card is. Excuse me. I just nearly choked on my coffee. Okay. 9. The 9 of Pentacles, which is this material harvest. Like I said, it's normally a feminine independent energy that's kind of got her, she's independent, which means that she's codependency's all gone. It means she's not really needing anyone to keep her secure. She can provide her own security, which means then you're really good to kind of go on to spiritual union, because the feminines really need to balance out the 9 of Pentacles and the masculines really the 9 of Cups. So it's like feminines balancing in the material realm, which is quite hard because we're more spiritual, and the masculines kind of a role reversal and letting go of the kind of material stuff and connecting with spirituality. So, but we've got a masculine here who's working on his material harvest. So let's have a look and see what the message is. One of the laws of the universe is what you sow, you reap. This card states that this is your time to reap the harvest you've worked for and so rightly deserve. This last physical card denotes self-mastery, self-sufficiency, independence, security. If you could see that. Wow, it's going right through the cloud past the sun. I can't. This card states that this is your time to reap the harvest you've worked for and so rightly deserve. The last physical card denotes self-mastery, self-sufficiency, independence, security, and the art of enjoying what you strived for. You've done the hard work, learned the lessons along the way, and used them to prosper in all areas of your life. The number 9 also means endings. Not that good fortune necessarily stops, but do honour yourself as you finish up or celebrate the completion of projects. This would be the perfect time to look ahead and use the wisdom you've gained to think about what else you want to achieve. Consider smart investments and ponder ideas that show profitable potential. Congratulations on your success, you've earned it. Next comes the reward and recognition, which is the 3 of Pentacles. It's where you feel your worth. Let's read it. A reward for a job well done is what this card represents. It's like you've done the work. The masculines have done the work. Even though they're not feeling it, they have done the work. They just need to make the sacrifice. Unfold their arms, I suppose. You unfold it from that. It's kind of being open. That's interesting. Underneath is intuition and then mental conflict. A reward for a job well done is what this card represents. It's time of recognition for a completed project. Hard work, skill, expertise and craftsmanship. These abilities are now being honoured But don't forget to also pay homage to yourself. Pat yourself on the back. You deserve it. This card also comes forth to represent a family or a group of people coming together, all of whom are aiming and striving towards a common goal. Accept the help that's being offered. More possibilities are in the works, so be sure to lay a solid foundation from your past achievements, and this will help you be ready for the next opportunity. In addition, this card is a reminder to take care of your physical body. After all, it's what carries your soul around in this material world. Right, let's have a look at this sacrifice card. It's very hot out here, really hot. Trying to get in the shade a bit. Powerful achievements are usually born as a result of great sacrifice. This card represents self-sacrifice and a time when you should look around your life and see what needs to be released. By surrendering and letting go, there will be more room to receive. The rewards for this are transformation, wisdom, gratitude, and enlightenment. This card signifies that there's a situation happening or about to occur in your life and you can't control the outcome. This will be a good moment to pause, rest, have patience, reflect and meditate. It will be wise to stand back so you can learn to look at events with a more understanding, intuitive eye. Try to view people, issues or problems from a different perspective. If you can achieve this, it will have a profound effect on your soul and your life. The sacrifice card can also symbolise a period of transition and change. The solutions you seek may be slow in coming, for it could be necessary to live into the answers. Accept the things that you can't control, heal and leave the past behind. Accept the things that you can't control. Heal and leave the past behind. Move towards your future and watch the new doors opening and paths that are being shown to you. It's the Hangman. Okay. Talks a lot about what you need to do for your soul, your other half of your soul. And because we have spiritual union, harmony card with the lovers, we've got the Empress and the Emperor. We're looking at a sacred connection here, sacred union. So it's really saying that your feminine is ready, okay, and masculines, you just really need to meet them halfway. It's the other half of your soul. Okay, well that's that. Let's get some messages from your angels. I was thinking in my mind, let's get one for the feminines, for the divine feminines. Okay, divine feminines, it's Maya. Schooling, study and education help your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with this process. So the feminines are still schooling themselves, which will be a continuous thing, okay? Self-improvement. Schooling, study and education help. So it's just about really staying within the truth of this situation. I'm not sure I'm going to read that one. Let's get another one. Okay, let's get one for the masculine's energy. Right, okay, masculines, it says you have a special bond with animals. Your pets on earth and in heaven are watched over by angels. So you could be starting to really recognise how you're connecting with animals. I'm sure that the feminines will remember when this started to happen. And you realise that there is this kind of connection. So animals respond to your kind and gentle ways. You have a special understanding of them. You can relate to the innocence and trusting nature of animals, and you feel a call to help them. I am one of your guardian angels, and I'm here to tell you of the beautiful ripple effect that your relationship with animals has created. Your love for animals has also forged a deep bond and appreciation with you and the nature angels. All of the animals whom you have ever loved continue to be with you like guardian angels. Your love for them keeps these animals at your side forever. Your pets in heaven are happy, spiritually healthy and playful and affectionate. Your pets on earth are surrounded by angels who bestow miracles upon them and you. In many ways, the animals act as angels for you and your loved ones. You are someone who truly appreciates the angelic qualities of animals. You are able to communicate wordlessly with these wondrous creatures, and your special bond with the animal kingdom is opening new doors for you right now. As I've got like this little buggy, like walking across, just here. You see him? Well, I need to close the book, so fly away. Okay. Let's get another one. I can't tuck my hair beyond my ears because of the glasses. Let's get another one for the feminine's energy. So we've got schooling, study and education. Help your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. We've got 4. Layla. Spend time alone in nature and meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. So this is for the feminines, okay? I really can't see much. Okay. Then we have patience. Now is the time to learn, study and gather information. Enjoy being a student because in the future you'll synthesize your knowledge into action. Wow, it's kind of, all you really need to do, I'm going to have to put these glasses back on. All you really need to do is just carry on doing what you're doing, and that's working on your personal development, your spiritual ascension. What's this bit of hair that keeps kind of... Okay. Now it says, I think it's Aisha. It's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. It's a new beginnings here. I'm watching over you, guiding you and protecting you during these changes. We've got one more. Did I show you that one? And we've got, you are flying high right now, which may threaten others. But don't descend because others will soon become inspired by your example. Stay in your empressness. Keep growing, keep evolving, be the example. Okay, so you are flying high right now. Well, we can see that. And just because it may threaten others, it doesn't mean that you need to come off of your path. Okay, let's have a look for the masculine's energy. So, masculines, you've got this special bond with pets now. It looks like you've done a job well done. All you need to do is make that self-sacrifice and kind of, it's like allow that enlightenment to come forth. So you've got discontented, bored, solitude with the hermit, material harvest, reward and recognition with the sacrifice. Okay, so you're connecting with animals. Let's find out what else is going on. Okay, you need to stop and think, okay? Because it says no, conditions aren't favourable. Right now, wait or look into other options and ask the angels to help guide and comfort you. So it seems that whatever you are thinking of, and it doesn't, I said it doesn't look like it's even focused on really meeting your soulmate halfway. There's a lot of bored discontentment and a lot of reflection going on and fear and this stubbornness. So it's saying to you, no, you know, whatever path you're on at the moment, the conditions aren't favourable. So it says to wait and look into other options. Let's read this card. It's weird because that card kind of says desire, doesn't it? But it's got another E on it, so it's like, okay, I want to actually say that no, the conditions aren't favourable. It's like you're going to fuck up your desire. It's like too many E's on it. Too many E's. It reminds me of maybe you're on drugs. No. Ecstasy. That's what an E is. Not I've ever taken one, but ecstasy. Let's read this card. There is a reason why you asked for heaven's opinion about this situation. In your heart you knew that something was amiss. I am here to help you. Trust this wisdom within your heart. Although it may seem romantic to jump in without looking, this situation warrants otherwise. Since I am one of your guardian angels, your happiness is my central mission. This situation, as it currently stands, won't bring you the joy that you seek. There are options available to you. One is to wait. This will certainly improve your outlook, either because you will learn more information or because something better will come along. The second option is to go ahead with the current situation. You certainly have the free will to do so. Be assured that I will stay with you whether you heed my caution or not. If you fall into a situation where you need my rescue, I will be there with my unconditional love. Each time that you listen to me, and also each time that you ignore me, you grow and learn. What was coming really to mind is that the divine masculine is that you may be considering another relationship, getting into another relationship. So I'm going to say to try and bring this connection to another. It won't be successful, unfortunately. And even though, because it says here, although it may seem romantic to jump in without looking, this situation warrants otherwise. It won't bring you the joy that you seek. So whether that's something you're actually contemplating, is walking away from the harmony that you find within spiritual union with the Empress to try and seek and find it elsewhere. There's been a lot of talk actually about this online regarding the feminines, because they are in their Empress energy. They're having a lot of masculine attention, a lot. So their energy is actually drawing them in, but it seems that they're not really interested because it doesn't really float their boat. Okay, they understand what this connection is, and they're either seeking for the connection that they found with their masculine, or the universe will send in a replacement. So it's basically saying to you to wait before you jump into anything with anybody else. Okay, it says to wait because something better's coming along. But it feels to me like the feminines are just actually, they're just studying. They know the path, and they know actually what will happen if they did get into a relationship quickly. The impact that will have, that's really just trying to cover up your emotions. That's kind of running away from the truth. But that is definitely a masculine trait, that they would try and seek to find this or implement this kind of energy into another relationship, which does get harder because you have to clear through all this. So let's get another card. It may be because your confidence is kind of in some areas, okay, and maybe you're wanting to test it out on others. It says victory. Your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the good work. So I'm not too sure whether this is maybe just the desire. I spoke about ecstasy, being on drugs, like it not being your actual desire. So victory. So this could just actually be maybe you contemplating. Because what the Amiga. Congratulations, you have chosen to follow the divine guidance, and the universe is flowing in natural rhythm with your decision. When you listen to the messages that your heart whispers, you swim in natural synchronicity with the tide of your life's purpose. Stay relaxed and confident, and keep moving forward with happiness and grace. If along the way you notice problems occurring, then it's time to stop and center yourself. When problems occur, it simply means that you're temporarily out of sync with the universe's rhythms. There is no need for analysis or shame when this occurs. Simply pray or meditate, breathe deeply and wait until you feel strongly about your next move. Your victory is inevitable in this situation, so you needn't worry that temporary problems will thwart your desire. Whatever happens is supposed to happen, and when it happens is the correct time. Release your doubts to heaven and rest assured that a happy outcome is yours. Anything that happens, it spoke about taking heed, didn't it? Whether you take the guidance or not, it doesn't matter. Unconditional love's going to be there for you, but your decisions are your lessons, okay? So whatever decision you make is something that you'll probably learn or grow from. Right, let's get another one. So that's really, don't beat yourself up on your actions, okay? They are what they are for you to come to a deeper understanding. It says, yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. I don't know if you could see the writing on that. So let's have a look at what Isabella wants to say. In answer to your question, yes, the situation is everything that you hoped it would be. It's still a good idea to keep your eyes open and pray for angelic assistance along the way. Even ideal situations require adjustments as you move forward. However, we angels foresee smooth sailing with this decision. The opportunity is even more favourable because of the timing. Several pieces of the puzzle have now fallen into place. You've also learned some invaluable lessons that have prepared you. Your patience has paid off, and now it is time for you to reap the rewards. Take bold steps while listening to the wise guidance of your heart as you move forward fearlessly. Oh, it's warm. So whether that's a warning or whether that would just give you clarity if you are in another relationship and you're feeling that maybe you jumped into it a bit too quickly, trying to look something that maybe wasn't there after the initial kind of stage has worn off. And then you have the kind of dilemma that, you know, it's another situation that you need to get yourself out of to find your kind of soul fulfillment. So I think that's really where the feminines are being really cautious now. They understand the process and there's no rush. There's no codependency, so there's no kind of neediness to be fulfilled. They can satisfy their own cup of love and their material financial needs, where the masculines, okay, are the other half of that soul. So could actually behave completely different to what the feminine does, because they're a masculine and a feminine. It's about coming together to blend those two, and that's when you find harmony. Let's see what else the cards want to say. We've got some daily guidance from your angels. I just saw the entrepreneur card. Okay, let's get to a message for the feminines. Innocence. Beloved one, everyone is guiltless in truth, as no one can alter God's handiwork of perfection. Give us your feelings of heaviness so we can lighten your load. Give us any guilt, anger or blame that may shroud your loving outlook. Enjoy the peace within your heart once more. And this is really about the feminine energy, the feminines having to accept that they have no control really over the Emperor and his actions. So this is really about seeing the innocence within situations, whatever transpires. Okay, because you still have the past. When you come into spiritual union, you are still going to have to heal from the time, the separation time. And that's normally why the Emperor kind of doesn't want to face that, doesn't want to be able to actually speak about that. And that's just that from embarrassment, shame, and low self-worth. If you can't talk about a situation, then you're ashamed of it. So it's about the feminines understanding the innocence here. Let's have a look at what's going on for the masculines. giving and receiving. Yeah, you really need to find this balance, about meeting halfway. So it says the entire universe operates in cycles similar to your inhalations and exhalations. When you only exhale, give, or only inhale, receive, you become out of rhythm with the universe. For optimal health, energy, and replenishment, balance each inhalation in your life with an exhalation. That's really, these two cards here, look. Oh, take my breath away, come. As if like with your lover, your spiritual soulmate, it's like just with the inhalations and the exhalations, it's kind of like take my breath away. So, okay, masculines, work on your giving and receiving, those scales. Halfway. Right, I'm going to get another message for the feminines. Okay, there's nothing to worry about. You are safe, and this situation is under perfect control of divine providence and universal order. So only infuse loving thoughts and emotions into the situation to ensure that the highest possible outcome flows effortlessly to and through you. So it's now really time for the feminines to have a look at fear, and that's really feminines suffer from abandonment issues. And so for the Emperor not to choose the feminine, that's obviously, or the Empress, that's obviously going to trigger with her rejection, abandonment issues, not being good enough. Where really that's not the case. The case is it's the divine masculine's insecurities. Okay, but it's the behaviour that will obviously trigger the feminines and have this knock-on effect of making them feel abandoned, rejected. So it's still, when it says about learning for the feminines, this is still something that at the moment we're trying to wrap up them templates of abandonment and not feeling that you're good enough. You will attract the right person in, okay, who's at a vibrational match. If that isn't this Emperor, then it isn't this Emperor. But the divine feminine will most definitely attract in a divine masculine, somebody who has done the work, so that they will feel that connection and they don't have to go and seek for it, where the masculines may go and seek for this, that's a trigger. If that triggers you, then you have abandonment and rejection issues. Okay, we all have a past, and we've all got past lovers or past sexual encounters. Okay, so let's what was I just reading then? I seem to have lost. I thought it was there's nothing to worry about, but I seem to have put it back in the bag. Oh no, it's upside down still here. See? You have to trust divine. And the thing is that the Emperor has to go and behave however he's going to behave, because when he comes to the Empress, okay, there's going to be this giving and receiving, this mutual respect. But the feminines know this deal. So, masculines, let's have a look. See what card wants to come out. It says, notice the signs. Yes, the signs you've been receiving are heaven sent. We drop feathers, coins, and other signs upon your path to remind you that you're loved and never alone. I think you have been noticing the signs, and I think that's one of those things that an Emperor doesn't like to be told what to do, and I imagine not even by the universe. Especially when it comes to love and the choice of partner, which can make you rebel. Okay, so notice the signs. We're going to read this one. The angels gave you this card to help you understand the signs that you've been receiving lately. These signs may include feathers, coins, butterflies, birds, or other repetitive visions that make you think of the angels who have deliberately sent you these signs to let you know that they're nearby, protecting, loving, and guiding you. Additional meanings for this card. Your departed loved ones in heaven are saying, hello, I love you. Notice and believe in the repetitive signs you receive as validation that you're on the right path. Have faith and follow the signs that are guiding you to your heart's desires. So instead of ignoring them, if you ignore them, they're going to come at you tenfold. Okay. I want to get some romance angels. Okay, Divine Feminines, let's have a look what card wants to come out. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So we've had the studying card, okay, so let's have a look and see what, excuse me, finances and career wants to say. Money and love have historically been linked, and this card points to this correlation. The romance angels want to disentangle you from financial or career pressures so that you may enjoy every aspect of your life, including romance. While work can be a source of heart-opening satisfaction, it must be balanced with other facets of love, such as playfulness and laughter. You've received this card because you would benefit from an infusion of such light-heartedness. Call upon the angels to elevate your mood, energy levels, finances, career, and anything else that will bring you peace. Okay. But that's also an understanding on the masculine's energy, how we can be ruled by finances and their career. So, let's get one for the masculines. Children. Your love life is being affected by children, and I've got 3 more there. Let's read this children one for the masculines. The romance angel sent you this card because children are a significant factor in your love life. Either you want them or you or your partner have kids who are influencing your love life. There is a factor to consider when you desire to improve your romantic future. The angels honour and support all expressions of love, and they're willing and able to help you with any issue concerning children. In addition, this card can signify that you or your partner's inner child is affecting your relationship. This may mean there's a need for playfulness or a light-hearted spirit, or it could signal that it's time to heal a childhood emotional wound. The loving nature of your inner child and children in general is supportive of healing work, especially when its intention is to bring in more love. Okay. Let's just read these ones. It says release your ex. So something's going on with another energy around, trying to find. It says the time has come to clear your energy. So let's read it. So this is for the masculine still. You drew this card because your love life will improve once you emotionally and energetically release your ex-lover. The benefits of doing so include increased happiness, feelings of freedom, and the ability to attract a new lover who would otherwise sense the presence of your ex in your aura. The moment you make the decision to let go of the past, it is done. Sometimes this is akin to peeling layers from the onion. So continue releasing your ex whenever old, familiar feelings arise or you find yourself attracting people reminiscent of him or her. As the painting on the card depicts, you may want to ceremonially burn a letter to release the old relationship energy and symbolically let go of old feelings, or you can call upon the romance angels to clear lingering attachments to your ex. So there's children, there's an energy of another here, whether that is actually a relationship that's already been established. Let's have a look at the next one. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I'm not going to read this one. Well, I can read this one. It talks about the cat and mouse. But what this card speaks of, it points out what's actually missing. Okay, and that's kind of you running away from the truth, from the situation. So let's read it. It's like I said, you're trying to find this chemistry elsewhere, whether that's already in an existing relationship because children are here, or whether you're actually single and you're seeking that elsewhere, this kind of connection. So let's have a look at unrequited love. It will kind of point out, you know, where the issue is between the Emperor and the Empress. Okay, so unrequited love. The romance angels compassionately bring you this card as an answer to your relationship question. The person you're inquiring about has many qualities that you find attractive. However, there's not enough mutual attraction. to create the passion you're seeking. This relationship is more like a cat and mouse chase, with one partner continually retreating and disappearing. That's definitely the Emperor's traits, that he will run and disappear from the Empress. So neither person enjoys this imbalance, and lack of chemistry is the reason. You may both share genuine love, which in itself can be a foundation for a long-term relationship. But this card comes to you simply to help you understand what the missing component is, which you both can sense. So the masculine and the feminine, divine masculine, divine feminine, the Empress and the Emperor can feel this separation. Every relationship is a synergy of blended energies. You can't completely control the attraction factor, but you can override and steer it. Sometimes painful childhood experiences can draw you to unhealthy relationships as you recreate the original situation in an attempt to heal it. You can ask the angels for guidance to help you elevate your spiritual frequencies so that you attract a partner of a similar nature. You deserve to be in a relationship of mutual appreciation and attraction, so it's worth your time and effort to manifest one with those qualities. The last card is it's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Looked like the X was released then. It's like, away. Time to come to clear your energy. The time has come to clear your energy. Let's have a look at this. It's safe for you to love. This card indicates that you're protecting your heart from hurt because of painful relationship experiences. However, the angels can only bring as much romance as you'll allow inside. If you have a shield around your heart, how is love to get in? A closed heart repels a sensitive partner you're trying to attract. Following your inner guidance will protect you and simultaneously allow you to feel loved and loving. Trust your intuitive senses with respect to other people's trustworthiness and open your heart to those who are kind and gentle. Ask the angels to bring caring individuals, including a romantic partner, into your life, and they'll do so, provided that you listen to and follow their guidance. Okay. I feel like I want to get another one for the feminines because we've just got finances and career. We've got two for the feminine. Okay, feminines, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Yeah, been going solo for a long time, the divine feminines. And now I'm going to say you have a new soul group, okay, soul tribe. It's really where you're going to find that help and support because you're surrounded by a support network that's going through exactly what you're going through. Other divine feminines. Okay, so let your friends help you. The romance angels are helping you via other people to the degree that you'll allow this assistance to occur. This card indicates that you need to be more willing to ask for guidance, especially within the context of your love life. For instance, discuss your feelings, hopes and dreams, then allow others to help you. Perhaps they'll offer support, give advice, or even know a potential partner among their acquaintances. This card is a signal that you'll benefit from spending quality time with your friends. If you're currently in a relationship, you'll get renewed enthusiasm by having regular outings with good friends. If you're single, then spending time with these special people will get you out of the house and bring in fresh energy. Your friends may also introduce you to a wonderful romantic partner. Like I said, divine feminines, you know, a divine masculine will most definitely be drawn, and a lot of divine feminines are actually, you know, friends with other divine masculines, even though there's not that, maybe that connection, because this is we're masculines and feminines, okay, but we're evolving, so the feminines are going to be coming across evolved divine masculines, and you know, they're kind of knowing the type of person that you're looking for rather than just, you know, a friend saying, I'll just set you up on a blind date, or you should meet so and so, knowing that, you know, some friends want to do that because they feel that you need to be back on the market, you know, get yourself on dating sites. I've heard it all. I know someone you can go out with, and it's just like, ask a few more questions and you just kind of go, I don't think so. No disrespect, but there's like a standard now. Being the Empress, there's a standard. So this card is a signal that you'll benefit from spending quality times with your friends. Okay. I've got something on my nose. If you're single, then spending time with these special people will get you out of the house and bring in fresh energy. Your friends may also introduce you to a wonderful romantic partner. Okay, let's get one more. Oh, I thought I did have another one come out. Oh, I did. Forgiving and learning. Yeah, it's to do with this abandonment, isn't it? And as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. The romance angels have heard your desire for great love, and they bring you this card as guidance. They see that your heart can give and receive the bliss of romance by clearing away the cobwebs of the past. The angels know that you've been hurt before, and that you're weary of being hurt again. Yet your defences are creating barriers to allowing love into your life. You have no control over anybody else's actions, only your own. And that means that you can choose to walk away or to forgive at any time. But they really should be, you know, forgiveness, and then you choose your next step. Okay, so it is all about forgiving and learning. Drawing this card can simply mean that making more eye contact with others. It's the wrong card. Sorry, I meant to turn over the other page. Eye contact. So I don't like wearing glasses. Quite like to have the eye contact. As you heal your past, you won't keep recreating it. After all, you attract into your life and situations and relationships that remind you of what you've already experienced, because there's a primary tool of healing. Because that is a primary tool of healing. To change to a healthier relationship pattern, it's necessary to detoxify any old blame, anger, or unforgiveness you may be holding. This includes forgiving yourself. If you call upon the angels and ask them to help you release and heal your past, they'll clear away the heaviness so that your heart can soar with happiness. Okay. Ooh, it's really warm. Feminines, you'll know in the morning. When you wake up, you'll have a better idea about what to do and relax until then. Yeah, because this reading may trigger you. Got no control over it. And remember, there's only fear or love. You've got to keep a grip of those thoughts. And remember to come back to the truth of it. Okay. We're all on this journey in our own unique ways. So let's read this with the unicorn card. Where's the book? Oh, it's right there. You'll know in the morning. I love this card because it means you can just let it go for the day. Oh, we've got low battery. How long we got? 5%? You'll know in the morning. One reason why you feel unsure right now is that you're trying too hard to know the answer. The best thing to do is to let go and relax. The answer is right there for you, and as soon as you stop trying so hard, you'll know what to do. In this case, the best solution is to sleep on it. When you awaken, you'll have a much better idea about the best plan of action. During your dream time, the angels and unicorns will show you how to come up with a happy solution. They'll show you that the power of love and light heal everything. They'll also help you find strength to take action. So for right now, don't worry. Trust that your answer will be there for you when you wake up in the morning. It may not be the whole answer, but it will at least guide you in the right direction. So sleep well. Everything will all unfold as it's meant to. The situation is really for us to heal from this. Okay, let's get one for the masculines. It's like whatever fear you have, anything that you fear of, imagine. It's like, I don't want to say imagine it, because I don't want you to imagine it into manifestation. But you need to actually deal with it. Okay, you need to know how you're going to deal with it if that's the case. And that's kind of approaching situations, okay, so that then you can actually heal yourself through it. So that if that situation ever did occur, you would kind of know how you would keep yourself centered if it's a fear. It's even a fear of spiders or snakes, I would say, you know, just actually imagine conquering that fear. That's all they are. Okay, masculines, you've got brothers and sisters. To get along with others, see the love and the best within them. So there's some kind of emotional family bond here you've got to clear up. So let's have a look at this, brothers and sisters. And then I need to probably get off. I don't know how quickly this goes down. We're still on 5%. Sometimes family members take stress out on each other. So you may feel angry or hurt by a brother or sister or a close friend. Instead of fighting with them, first take a moment. Can you see the best within them? Can you think of a time when you felt a lot of love for them? By thinking and feeling love towards your brothers and sisters, you can all get along better. The more unlovable someone is, the more they need love. When people get angry at their loved ones, they do so because they don't know how to control the stress in their life. They might be angry with their teacher or boss and feel like they can't do anything about it, so they take the anger out on the people they live with, and that might include you. You may do the same to your family members without knowing it. Deep down, you all love each other. Family members always have love, but sometimes that love is hidden by anger. It doesn't feel good to be angry with your brothers and sisters, even if you have a good reason for the anger. Can you forgive them in the name of peace? Can you be the first one to say, I'm sorry, or I love you? By drawing this card, the unicorns want you to know that your brother, sister, or friend really needs your love and understanding right now. You have the power to help everyone get along. I feel like I'm on holiday. It's like lovely. Well, not quite, but it's good enough. I'm going to end on a Mother Mary card. I'm going to, for both, masculine and feminine energy. Let's get this message out. A lady who prevents interference. This is the card that will say that any dark energy is coming in. Okay, there is protection around. So let's just read this card. 22, which is at 11:11. That's like meeting your soul halfway. So let's read this message. Perfect for both, isn't it? Couldn't ask for a better number. 22. Right, let's wrap this up. Your inner light is growing, my beloved, and through love you are attracting many who can be nourished by you. As the love in you blossoms, there are others who are captured in fear, who may feel threatened by you and wish to obstruct your growth. I am your salvation and protection, for my love is greater than any fear. Place your loving trust in me. You shall not be harmed, nor shall you be swayed from your inevitable spiritual success on my path of love. I prevent spiritual sabotage from succeeding. The success on your path through me is the triumph of spiritual freedom. And I shared Can You Feel It on the Facebook page, and it's called The Triumph. One of the paradoxes of the manifest world is that whilst creation flows from the one divine source of love, at the physical level of expression, this does not always appear to be true. In the physical world, where the frequency of energy slows to such a point that matter can appear to be real, there is an outward appearance of good and evil, of love and fear. Polarities or opposites appear in this reality, and we now have the sometimes challenging task of dealing with physical reality, with its love and fear, whilst also remembering that underneath this reality, sometimes hidden, though always there, is only divinity. The one divine intelligence is behind all of life. There is a spiritual teaching that this is like a beam of light that flows through a movie projector. The sun shines through the film and images are projected onto a blank screen. Stories come to life as motion pictures. They play out on the big screen before us. Sometimes the movies will be love stories, sometimes horror films. At other times, they will be adventurous or coming-of-age stories. These films are like our various life stories played out during the course of our lifetime. No matter what the film may appear to be or how it affects us, the light in the projector is always the same. No matter whether our life story is currently a romance or a great tragedy, there is one divine light bringing it to us, to life for us. That story will change over our lifetime perhaps, but the light is always the same. There are many on the spiritual path who find this notion that there is anything other than love very difficult to deal with. This is perhaps because they understand that the light in the projector is what animates every film, and that is divine. However, the divine is all. That means this is not only the pure light, but also the stories that are played out, in which human beings are the actors. We can remember that the light behind the form is real divinity, but we can also learn to accept that the life playing out is a divine creation too. And we are meant to be loving, living and growing through that divine manifestation. Part of that life experience is that there is love, but also fear. There is much support on the divine path, but there are also those forces and people that will prefer that you didn't succeed in love, because then their power, claimed through fear, would remain intact. These are very real forces, but we do not need to be afraid of them. We only need to recognise that they exist, and that the Divine Mother protects and guides her children on the path of love, to fulfil their divine destiny. Her loving will be stronger than any interference or ill-wishing. She has absolute compassion for such attempts at interference, understanding that it often comes with unresolved pain, but she does not indulge in it and will absolutely defend against any obstructions to the triumph of love. This oracle brings you a message from the divine. One role that you are playing in the various films of life includes a role of a spiritual being who is here to help yourself and others through your divine awakening. You are a holy child of the Holy Mother, and together you are bringing her path of light to fruition, perhaps so that there can be less horror movies and more great romances. I'm going to have to jump, guys, because I've hardly got any battery left. There is no need for fear here, just for understanding and intelligent use of the power of protection that is available to us. Simple, effective and healing. The following process will assist you in accessing that now and each and every day. The Divine Mother has brought this oracle to you because she wishes for you to come even more deeply into her protective field of love and to thrive. I'm going to put that healing affirmation in the description box, okay? Right, there's today's message, guys. I'm so sorry I've got to 1%. Okay, take care. I'll catch up with you all soon. Can't see where the cursor is. Bye for now.